Right, okay. So the intro video will be starting soon.
Right.
Pegasus Prime is the remake of the first one. And I think it's the second best game. The second game is I'd say the lowest of the three, but still good. Haven't finished it. Because I found some of the puzzles too hard. And the third game is arguably the best.
And this is like you said, the remake of the first one.
Yes, the original one was just called the Journeyman Project.
Okay.
Just for recording purposes, Leif is 10 to 15 seconds behind. So right now, this is going to be the intro video.
The year
Alright.
is 2318.
I'm looking at Swirling Hat. There it is.
Not too far behind.
Oh, okay, good.
The terrible memories of
I'll mute myself whenever like important
after discovering the strength
audio
of
is not happening. It's just you and I talking.
Once ravaged planet.
I think that'd be a good idea.
All of these accomplishments have become
It's a weird
threatened
thing.
by man's most incredible discovery.
Like, this is one of my favorite
Time
intros
travel.
to a game, like intro videos.
Frightened by its potential for disaster, government leaders immediately seized the time
Just the
machine,
music.
codenamed Pegasus, and moved it to a secret location. Realizing that the integrity of
wraps
the
up, of
time
course.
continuum would now have to be forever guarded, the unified Earth government formed an elite agency to protect history. On a day when an unlikely and unproven member of this team was monitoring the time stream, the unimaginable occurred. Gage Blackwood, Agent 5 of the Temporal Protectorate, would be called upon to prevent a crisis that would
Unified
threaten
Earth
history
government.
itself.
Yeah, right.
A crisis that could destroy not only the past, but also the future of humankind. This is the story of Earth's most timely hero.
Timely hero.
Yeah, it's a pun, but I don't know, the music is what's awesome for me.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah.
So you have never played any of these games?
No, never. Never even heard of them before now.
Right, you're in for an adventure.
It's
FMV
seems cool.
goodness as well.
Oh God. FMV? I didn't know it was that kind of game.
Yeah. No, not completely. The third game had the most amount of it because you can actually talk to people. And the first two games only had some. Okay, so ready to start. Playing on adventure difficulty and not walkthrough difficulty.
What does
Walkthrough basically tells you how to complete the game.
what does difficulty just do? Is it just
Adventure means you have to actually do it yourself. Walkthrough means it tells you what to do.
Oh, so there's only two.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did it so that people who might get stuck or just want to experience the story, they get through it.
Okay.
Right, start. Yeah, so the whole Unified Earth government is sort of post-World War III.
Post World War III, is it plot related and
No, it's more the fact that humanity had a lot of stuff to go through to get to this point.
right? I'm getting some Transformers Beast Wars flashbacks.
Yeah, this is mid-90s CGI. The original one had this in like a slideshow single frames.
Whoa, is that like a city floating on a thing?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and well, there it goes. Oops.
Here we go.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty. Don't tell me you overslept. Whoa, you look awful. Did you have another one of those nightmares? You know, you really should talk to the doc about that. Anyway, this is just a friendly reminder that you're supposed to relieve me at 0700. Remember, it was your idea to draw straws, and you
Wow.
had the short
Fuck
one.
you too, lady.
So, you get to hold down the fort while the rest of us go and watch the Cyrolan delegate procession. Look, you always wanted to be the Lone Ranger. Now, get down here on time for a change, and I'll let you watch my op man when I come back. See you later. Wake up. Wake up.
I'm sad Presto went under.
This company?
Good morning,
Yeah.
Agent 5.
I suppose it was only a
Seems that
time,
you have
a
started
matter
your
of time.
neuroocular
You know, it's
prosthesis on again. Your
how many of the
medical needs
companies from
recalibration.
that time ever actually
Stand
lived
by.
past this era?
Yeah. Virgin,
The energy level warning light
Ubisoft,
is
EA,
operational. The
Fair
energy
enough.
level counter is
LucasArts.
at 100%.
LucasArts is not.
Scrolling through the
Still around.
inventory control panel.
Okay, so you
currently
got a little
have no inventory items.
robot lady.
Scrolling through the biochip
This is the
display
AI.
panel. You have the AI biochip installed. Initiating self-diagnosis of onboard artificial intelligence.
Might up the volume a little bit.
AI unit is
Okay.
fully operational. Agent 5, recommend you set an electrostatic shock reminder so this repeated morning recalibration routine does not continue.
Where's audio? Mix, volume mixer. Come on, volume mixer. Here we go.
Just a giant ass hand.
There we go. Yes. So this is Gage's apartment.
Hang on a second. The stream froze for me a little bit.
Yeah, I had to alt tab.
You are due for your shift at the Temporal Security Annex. Recommend departure
Okay,
soon.
now we're back.
Now, like, taking your time does actually have an effect. Like, this game does actually stay strict to, you know, if you fuck around, things go badly.
Oh, like in that first bit in Deus Ex Human Revolution, where if you just dick around for a while, then the hostages all die.
Oh, the original Deus Ex?
No, just the Human Revolution, the newer one.
Oh.
Not Mankind Divided.
Human Revolution came before Mankind Divided.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. Let's
Okay,
clean
is that
up
a
from
mirror?
Mr. Blackwood. Stand by for health check
What
scan.
is that?
Your body
hexagon
fat
thing?
today is 15%. Today's tip, cut back on the Chinese takeout. Please choose a hairstyle.
Personal maintenance system.
Retro thrash. Sorry, that request is inappropriate for your current work schedule. GOA. Sorry, that request is inappropriate for your current work schedule.
Retro Trash, Agency Standard, and G.
Agency standard.
Yeah.
That's great.
Come on, let's take a shit.
The wait is over. At precisely 6 a.m. West Coast time, a Cyrolan space vehicle enters
So we're about
Earth's
to take a shit,
atmosphere, landed
guess.
on the lawn in front of Caldoria's Capitol building. Although the city square is being kept clear for the ceremony, crowds of onlookers have formed on the fringes, eager to catch a glimpse of the Cyrolan ambassador as he emerges from the spacecraft to shake hands with Dr. Castillo, symbolizing our acceptance into the symbiometry of peaceful beings and forever changing the course of human events. Stay tuned for more.
Agent 5, you are late for your scheduled shift at the TSA.
And then they all blew up.
Yeah, so, Dr. Castillo is a name to remember. Also, why did they think in 2318 the newspaper format would remain?
True enough.
Sonic shower. Please keep all appendages.
That is a
within
weird sounding shit.
sterilization.
Wait to see the shower.
Sterilization complete. Have a nice day.
That sucks. I actually like a nice hot shower. I wouldn't want to just stick my face in a stupid microwave machine.
Current cleaning mode, gentle cycle.
Whoa!
Microwave setting. Estimated time to
Who
completion.
needs doors in the future?
Yeah, I know.
Hours.
A wardrobe that washes your clothes while you're not wearing them.
Now I like that. I like that.
Let's
Good
get
morning,
some
Mr.
brekkie.
Please make a selection.
You got some what?
Get
As
some
per your
brekkie.
diet, Cafe Borgia
Brekkie.
is not a viable option.
Cheeky breaky breaky.
Synthesizing electrolyte proteinumin nutrient number 4. Share and enjoy.
Oh yeah. Look at that silicon-based container and electrolyte beverage.
Hang on a second. Oh, wow. I'm disappointed he didn't slam it down the table like a shot glass, upside down.
I would have.
Your electrolyte-filled beverage.
Yes, and also this is the card keyring. Is there any way I can actually investigate the card keyring further? Not really.
So instead of a card keyring, it's shouldn't it just be a keycard ring?
It's a block that contains your triangular-shaped cards.
But
because they thought that the magnetic strip would be more important than the chip that's on all cards now.
But it's a card key ring, which implies that it's a key. I'm confused. Okay, I'm
Let's move
too
on.
hung up on this. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. You have 2 messages. First message.
Just calling to say thanks for the
All right, here
time
we go.
last night.
Messages.
Sorry I had to leave so early, but this story is the biggest break of my
Gage
career.
Black.
I think you'll be able to catch me iron Byron system. I'll call you later. Bye.
Second message.
Good morning, Agent 5. I sincerely hope the reason you're not answering your phone is because you're already on the way to TSA.
That lady's eyes freak me out.
I've already
I
been
know,
late to
she's
work
weird.
Twice this week. I need you here on time for a change. To relieve Agent 3 for the alien procession. Don't disappoint me.
This guy's eyes also freak me out because he is yet to blink.
Yeah,
Oh, there he goes.
but
there he goes.
at the same time, he's probably one of my favorite actors of the game. Commissioner Baldwin is awesome. Oh, accidentally. Yeah, we're late for work. Let's just go to work.
Please tell me that there isn't a door in somewhere around here that's going to end up being the number 0451.
I think this is before Deus Ex.
This Deus Ex is the first one that did it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean, I think there's no code for 0451 as far as I know.
3rd floor.
Oh,
4th
he's
floor.
going to the roof.
Roof access. Fourth floor.
Who the fuck was that guy? I feel like that's foreshadowing. Is that foreshadowing? Ah, it's foreshadowing.
You're talking yourself into a bunch of things.
3rd floor.
Apparently in the original game, if you try to get off at the 2nd or 3rd floor, it'll just tell you they weren't rendered yet.
1st floor.
I'm not sure I like the design of the walls in this building.
I don't know. It kind of evokes some Star Trek feels.
Welcome to the Caldoria Heights Apartments, with the best view of the world's first floating metropolis. While here, feel free to visit our rooftop observatory. Located directly across from the Capitol building in Sector 3, Caldoria Heights plays to a number of luxurious accommodations. Our 15 units offer ample living space and the very best views of the city. Aluminized steel plumbing and titanium bathroom fixtures are standard. And topping off this list of distinctive features is a high-res 4D environment system built into each and every living room. Designed for Metro Properties by Marco Giappetti, Caldoria Heights offers comfortable accommodations
Titanium
in an attractive environment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, the year is 2318. So, just so you get an idea of how far it's meant to be ahead. Also,
I'm just baffled by the fact that bathrooms are now bulletproof in the future.
Titanium isn't bulletproof. It could be thin titanium. It makes it light and easy to handle, but...
Okay, Captain Titanium.
That would be an awesome name.
I just want to point out the comedy in holding up a magnifying glass in front of the lens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the Sorolan ship that's landed in front of the... Well, sure, the Capitol building, that's it.
Oh my god, is this a zoom and enhance trope?
Yeah, no, it's CSI.
Ah, fuck. Damn you!
This you might like.
If the stream delay doesn't... Is this like a little pod thing? I think I said.
Please insert your global transport.
Look at them
now.
tasty 15 frames.
Yeah. The game is currently running between 24 and 53 frames. Yep, global transport.
Choose a destination.
Okay.
Note, if you pick any other destination apart from the TSA, you lose the game. Like, this game has death states.
What, they just shoot you from...
No, it's that you failed to go to the Temple Security Agency and things happened and you weren't there to stop it. You were uncreated.
Foreign organism detected in transport.
Okay.
Please hold for tracking and sterilization process.
Hard Rock, Tokyo, Flagstaff, Beaches, and
Preparing
other.
destination
Other.
transport. Recording passengers' organic substratum. Prepare
There is
for
a fly.
disintegration.
Holy shit, that fly got wrecked.
Yeah.
GG fly. How the fuck did they show us that? Oh, what? No, that's not... No, you're dead now. The end. That's not... You can't survive molecular disintegration.
Don't worry, they have a Heisenberg compensator.
Oh,
That's literally the excuse they use in Star Trek. They have a compensator
of course.
for it.
It's like in what is it? In Siege. It's like, oh, your pistol? We'll just slap a compensator on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slap a compensator. It's so much better now. That doesn't make sense.
ID check. Scanning. Verification of central cortex scan. Scanning for biotech implant. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Agent 5. Your fourth late arrival has been verified and logged.
Okay, Pegasus.
So help me, if I miss the first...
Did they just show a thermal image for a cortex scan? For
Yeah.
an MRI?
Kinda.
That doesn't make This doesn't make sense. Okay.
Okay.
Science.
So, these are important people in this world's history. Recent history.
Wait, so was that lady just standing behind the
The door? Yeah.
Yeah.
Agent 3, Michelle.
Equipped with a faster than light drive.
bitch?
Humans can once again
We just stand here.
Prepare to be horrified for the next minute or two.
By the light of billions and billions
Sweet baby
of
Jesus.
bright stars.
She looks like she has a massive double chin.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Roberto Jimenez, first Unified Earth President.
Why do we have this just sitting here?
Is to protect the innocent and promote peace. With this new unified world,
Robert
the Earth stands
Jimenez?
on the verge of a peace that will forever change the face of humanity.
Watch out, guys. It's Donald Trump's worst nightmare. Mexicans have ruled the world. Literally.
Welcome, Agent 5. Proceed to the command center.
And there's the security robots.
Dr. Enrique Castillo, Earth's first...
Hey, robots. God, you're definitely going to be friendly throughout the rest of the game.
On Earth to blind our eyes to the differences that have separated us in the past, so must we now, as a unified people, acknowledge and welcome the differences of races from planets other than our own.
Yes, Dr. Enrique Castillo, the first ambassador to the symbiotry of peaceful beings. A name that you can only treat with suspicion when you first hear it.
Dr. Seiji Matsumoto, inventor of the cybernetic cortical matrix.
The design of the cortical matrix was based on a neural net of the human brain. Like children, these constructed beings will evolve and grow, and from them we must also learn.
Dr. Candace White, inventor of the first morphing smart alloys.
What? Okay, so he's that guy was in charge of your AI?
Computers anyway.
Yeah. Good God, Candace.
Yeah. She is the same actress that was the reporter from the first message on the phone.
Infinite frontier. The micro world of molecules that make up the universe.
She sounds like a Bond villain. A bad Bond villain.
Dr. Elliot Sinclair, inventor of the first time...
Make up the universe!
Time travel may in the future save humanity by teaching the world to avoid
Like these faces, these holographic faces don't even resemble them before they,
Yeah. And lastly, Dr. Elliot Sinclair, creator of time travel.
He's got a rockin' mustache.
There's one thing I really like about the Pegasus device, is that first off, this whole TSA thing is because they have no idea what to do otherwise. Literally, it's because in the lore so far, nothing has happened to time. No one's changed time. But they have a time machine now, and they know it's super dangerous. But they also know that because one person made it, another person might. So they have to have an agency to protect that. But what do? I don't know. And it's as a time machine. It calls itself a temporal catapult. Literally, it throws someone back to the past, and through basically a small tether through a time tunnel, it has the ability to pull the person back to the point that they were catapulted from.
Okay, so they don't just get stuck there, right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
But
don't worry, it's all going to be explained here through this handy dandy exposition.
Love that delicious exposition. Okay.
So you
Just giant glowing blue tubes everywhere. Yeah, just leave that around.
Obviously you think TSA rules do not apply to you. Well, you are wrong. As of now, you're grounded. 1 week of review and data cleanup work in the command center, and you can start by reviewing TSA agent procedures, which you've obviously forgotten.
Alrighty.
Alright then. We've evidently forgotten all of our TSA procedures.
Well, this is the 4th time we've been late this week, so...
That is... Wow. Our character is such a dick.
Just lazy. So, question. Procedure, theory, or background first?
Let's go with procedure.
In the event that it becomes necessary to restore the proper course of history, the procedure is as follows. As quickly as possible, get to the Ready Room and retrieve your assigned mapping and Pegasus biochips
You just
and the
clicked on my
Journeyman
screen.
key from their storage containers. The Pegasus biochip is your link to Pegasus. It is what allows you to be pulled back to the present at the touch of a button. Next, enter the biosupport suit generator. The biosupport suit is an indispensable element of the time travel process and is essential for your protection. After you're outfitted for travel and before the reality distortion wave reaches the present, you must jump to the year 200 million BC. Upon arriving, use the Journeyman key to open the storage vault and obtain the Journeyman historical log. Since it exists at a point in time previous to any likely temporal changes, this disk serves as a source of unaltered historical information. To discover how history has been changed, return to the Temporal Security Annex and insert the Journeyman disk into the computer. It will be cross-referenced with the historical log which was left behind and altered by the reality distortion wave. Knowing how, when, and where the past was changed should give you the information you need to restore the proper flow of history. A word of caution. Time is very sensitive to change. In order to keep from altering history further, try to solve the problems you encounter without changing anything. As a rule, a temporal protectorate agent should never interfere with any events of the past, never leave anything behind that came from a different time, never remove any historically significant objects from an environment, and above all, an agent should never interact with beings from another time zone.
Let me know when it's done.
It just finished. Okay, so, like... this feels like it's setting up, like, a fuck ton of Chekhov guns.
In what regard?
I mean, like, remember, never remove anything from historical time. Never interact with anyone from a different time. And don't worry, you're going to go to this time period of which nothing has ever happened in the changing of time.
I think it's more never leave anything behind from a different time. You can move and change stuff in a time, but not. But also, I think due to limitations of the game, if you return when you have to return to a location that you've been before, it looks like everything resets. That's just down to the game being the game.
Right. Okay.
So theory or background?
Let's go with theory.
The simplest analogy for the theory of time travel is that of a tunnel in time. When someone travels through time, a tunnel is created, which originates when the traveler is begun and ends when the traveler lands. If some event in the past is altered, the theory states a rip occurs in the fabric of time, which gives rise to a temporal chain reaction. This chain reaction takes the form of a reality distortion wave. It could take anywhere from a few seconds to several hours to reach the present. Of those who aren't uncreated when the distortion wave hits, many will suddenly have a new life, and the past as we know it will cease to exist. Traveling back in time before the distortion wave hits allows an agent to jump over the distortion wave and escape its effects. As a member of the Temporal Protectorate, you alone will have the ability to jump back in time and prevent the corruption from ever happening. To ensure that it doesn't happen again, you'll have to discover the source of this disruption and bring it to a halt. One main caution exists. When time jumping, never allow the energy level that sustains the temporal link between yourself and the Pegasus device to be depleted. for integrity failure of this conduit will end any possibility of returning to the present.
So if you fail to manage your energy, you just die, or
You're stuck in the time zone.
right? Okay.
Lastly,
Now-
background.
The particle accelerating space-time transporter V1, otherwise known as Pegasus, was the brainchild of part-time historian and full-time physicist Dr. Elliot Sinclair. In 2311, after seeing Sinclair's time-bending experiments, the government contracted him to build a full-scale operational time machine. The purpose of this device was to explore our past, as well as to discover the truth behind
Mustache
many
guy.
disputed historical
Yes.
events. Just 4 years after the project was begun, the world's first time machine underwent its first test run. However, due to mounting concerns by individuals who believed that the machine would be used not only to explore history, but also to alter it, the test run would be the first and last time that the machine would be used for research purposes. The project was discontinued, and Sinclair was forbidden to ever work on time distortion projects again. Time travel, now a reality, the government secretly set up the Temporal Security Annex as a means to safeguard history from potential sabotage. You, the members of the Temporal Protectorate, are among the very few who know of its existence.
Dear God, it's finally happened. And with you of all people on duty, Gage.
I'm so glad that we have this
It all depends on
convenient
you. Get to the ready room. Let's do it.
set of 3 things that tells us everything that we need to know before going in. Oh god.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going back to 2112?
No, well, we have to go back to 2 million BC.
Oh, right, for the log.
Yeah.
So if we were to try to go straight back to 2112, we would get all...
We wouldn't know what was going on. We have to get the log, see what's changed. Like, as well as temporal rips, there's such a thing as temporal ripples, where things are changed, but not to such a degree that it actually changes current day that much at all.
Right. Like if a guy dropped his pen back in like
Yeah.
a few hundred years ago.
Yeah, like, let's say if I went back in time and I moved, let's say, if I stole the lock to Hitler's car, this old key to Hitler's car, it would change what vehicle he did, so what speed he'd have to go, and there's some things that would change to a small degree, but it wouldn't actually really change the end result of anything.
Right.
Temporal rip emergency confirmed. Initiating protocol.
Yeah, this
Access
isn't too bad.
authorized
Well
for
thought out
Agent
sci-fi.
Private G. Blackwood.
They kind of take the Doctor Who approach of if you are time traveling while time has changed, you don't really get affected.
No, hooey. Pseudoscience. Anyways.
Well, it's time travel.
Temporal rip emergency confirmed. Access authorized for Agent 5G. Blackwood. Preparation complete for mapping biochip. Pegasus biochip.
So wait, you opened up someone else's thing, or?
Hmm?
Okay, so we're getting the biochip now. That's the thing that you don't want to over-energize.
Yeah, so this is our biochips and our inventory.
I don't know why I would spin it around and then put it in the middle. But
Yeah,
you
a lot
could
of
just
people
grab
have
it.
said it. Just said, "We'll just take them off the shelf." Like, what's the
Yeah.
story? But yeah, they did think through a lot of this.
Emergency mission in progress.
We have a critical crisis. Quick.
G. Blackwood.
Grab your thing, and it'll just take like a solid 30 seconds to deposit it in the...
At this point, they have no idea how long it takes for a temporal rip to reach you.
Mesomorphic. Infrascanning exact body dimensions.
But yeah, like, this is the first time a rip has happened, and Gage is the first person to actually have to go back on a security mission.
Inside turbo lift.
Wow, Gage just ripped.
Yeah.
He did not look ripped from that FM.
No, he was wearing a baggy shirt.
He's kind of got a casual saunter up to this thing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Agent 5, do not attempt to leave Pegasus. TSA protocol strictly mandates that the Pegasus remain sealed from all outside contact once a temporal repair mission is initiated. Remember, this protocol exists to protect the TSA agent from the effects of temporal anomalies that may have occurred in the corrupted time stream.
All right, Gage. The world has only one hope, and it's you. I pray that after the rip hits, TSA will still be here for you to transport back to. Good luck.
Actually, what he just said there is right, because they also have no idea the TSA is going to still be here in a time change.
You must immediately activate Pegasus before the approaching temporal
He's kind of like
distortion
twitching
wave
too.
reaches the present.
It's kind of freaking me out, man.
You will be traveling back
So
to the
your
year
timeline is
600
changing when you be a bit twitchy.
BC to recover the Journeyman historical log. After obtaining the disk, you will initiate your auto recall function, returning you to the Pegasus. Once you have returned, you must compare the corrupted and uncorrupted histories of the planet and determine the most likely origins of the distortions.
199,997,682,000 BC on the 6th of November.
How would they even... That's a big number.
Yeah, they also say the temporal distance, the spatial distance, and the energy required.
That's interesting. I wonder if they actually use any actual science for that.
Well, it's time travel, so it's all fake.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
spatial distance. Like,
and
what is it even?
Terajoules.
Terajoules. Terajoules are a thing.
Yeah, but 884,000 of them.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I bet you could find that about that much in the sun.
Maybe. Well, let's jump.
Jump. Yeah, it'd be more absurd if they're going into like into the range of like geojoules or something.
Here we go.
Scanner information regarding this area is mixed. Advise extreme caution.
Alright.
You have arrived at latitude, longitude 10-140.
Now you're in a
the year
jungle of
200
sorts.
million BC. The island was chosen because it is geologically unstable and will be destroyed in an upcoming eruption, thus eliminating all evidence of TSA's presence. You should also be aware of the reptilian residents of this area that could pose a threat to your continuing existence. The highest caution is advised.
What?
You are currently 124 meters above the
What do you
rocky
mean?
shoreline below. Please
Hang on a second.
exercise appropriate
Like-
caution and dexterity.
So you're sent to a friggin' island that's about to explode. Is this Krakatoa?
Well, no, it's back long enough ago that volcanic eruptions were a lot more common.
Right.
But the thing is that they put these things here, but they can't put it in a place where people might find it. So it's a place that will have to be destroyed.
Oh god, that pterodactyl.
Hmm.
He's a grumpy pterodactyl.
Yeah, they can kill you.
Oh.
Warning.
Fun.
You are currently 124 meters above the rocky shoreline below. Please exercise appropriate caution and dexterity.
Yeah, I know AI. The AI is semi-sassy, semi-deadpan.
Dexterity. Oh, look, it's a fucking Stargate.
Yeah, it does look like it.
Telezoom?
Yeah, telezoom. Don't worry,
Telezoom.
it becomes a thing.
Oh god.
Okay,
At least
so
it's better than iZoom or something like that.
we have to go reset the circuit breaker. We traveled back to 200 million years BC to reset a circuit breaker.
You know, you'd think that they'd have that worked out, and we just teleport back to when, you know, the circuit breaker wasn't fucked up.
I mean, I'm not sure, like, I think we're the first ones to come back here after it being built.
Right, but wouldn't we come back to, like, just after they left?
Possibly. I don't know.
So
I'm not sure how
theoretically,
I'm not sure how it is quite accurate, the jumps, but yeah, I have no idea. Maybe they just messed up building it.
You're like, alright, it's over, we did it, alright, let's go home.
I like the way for the date they just put 2 by 10 to the power of 8 BC.
Someone's rocking out outside my room, okay.
Also, when I'm talking now, I'm waving my hand over, that's the energy bar. That is both your health and the amount of time you have left. If you get
Looks
hurt,
like
your time reduces.
Looks like you're gently stroking it.
This seems like an overly complex method to get here.
That does, actually. What happened? We have drawbridges.
Yeah,
in the past.
A wooden drawbridge would leave a lot less evidence.
It makes like these weird science-y pew pew sounds when you're walking over it.
Also, look at the storage medium.
Agent 5, you have accomplished your mission and recovered the Journeyman historical log. You must now return quickly to the Temporal Security Annex and review the disc.
This is the world's... It's gotta be a Blu-ray to collect the entirety of human history.
Depends if it's just text data. Like, if you think of a text, like an ordinary notepad file.
True. So you're gonna hit recall, I guess.
What are you doing joyriding?
Oh, just hit a button in your back.
Your
Okay.
research reconnaissance mission was not scheduled until... Wait a minute, what's that uniform you're wearing? What's that look on your face? You have a lot of questions to answer, soldier. Once you have finished logging your report in the command center, I want to see you in my office, immediately!
He's got such a weird accent. What is happening? Yeah, he has like a different accent now.
A different tone of voice. I think it's the same accent.
I thought we weren't supposed to exit until the mission was done.
But we have to go back and compare the old log to the altered log.
Right.
Alright, back around to the command center.
That good old backtracking.
Yeah. I mean, couldn't you give me an SD card or something?
Hang on a second, I'm not where you are at yet.
I'm about to put the disc in the machine.
Put the disc in the machine. So, like, how do you put it in?
For temporal discrepancy.
Inside, or? Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, so 2112 and NORAD 6, 2185 and the Morimoto Mars colony, 2308 is a side event, and 2310 is the World Science Center Sydney.
Right. Chance of success based on historical relevance, what?
It looks at how much would have changed because of X and Y.
Oh.
So, let's start from the top of the list and go down, and let's look at the unaltered first, then the altered.
May 15, 2112. The government of Gorbistan appears ready to agree to the terms of the Worldwide Unification Treaty being set forth by the United Nations. However, at least one terrorist faction disagrees with the terms of the plan and has expressed this disagreement by taking hostages. Nevertheless, it appears that the Worldwide Unification Treaty will be signed by Gorbistan and all other nations of the world. Five 15/21/12.
Of course it was a terrorist group.
Today, amid negotiations to work out the final details of the Worldwide Unification Treaty, a nuclear missile was launched by the United States toward the country of Gorbistan. The missile, however, self-destructed before actually touching down. Before the scare, the leaders of this country appeared to be ready to accept the terms of the peace plan. Although the U.S. officials have repeatedly stated that they don't understand how the missile could have been launched, other foreign governments have already said that they cannot possibly sign a treaty with a country that would use such scare tactics. Thus, the Worldwide Unification Treaty, which has come so close to realization, now has little or no chance for ratification. August 3rd, 2185. Early today, the pilot of a cargo shuttle approaching the Morimoto Mars colony spotted an unidentified spacecraft
United States.
over the colony.
Good job.
The sighting was verified by landing base scanners and immediately reported to Earth. Soon after, the ship sped off towards the outer reaches of the solar system. This first governmentally verified encounter with an alien race has already prompted the leaders of the world to start emergency closed-door meetings to discuss the implications of this monumental event. 8/3/2185, 0800 hours. Morimoto Corporation's Mars Colony project suddenly went offline last night, just moments after the pilot of a cargo shuttle spotted an unidentified spacecraft in the area. While it is still unclear what has happened, many believe that the colony may have been destroyed by a malevolent alien race. Repeated efforts to contact the colony have met with no success. But before the comlink to the colony was terminated, the sighting of the alien spacecraft, its rapid departure, and a subsequent unexplained explosion were recorded by long-range sensors on Phobos and verified by Earth authorities. More than a century after the first confirmed sighting of a UFO, aliens have finally made contact with Earth. Early this morning, a huge triangular-shaped vehicle entered into Earth's orbit. After 3 hours, the spacecraft came through the atmosphere and hovered over Caldoria. Moments later, the following message was transmitted over all communication frequencies.
We are the Cerolans. Please do not be alarmed. We have come because we feel that you are ready. You have reached a point where you are no longer dangerous to yourselves or others. This is why we have chosen to invite you to join.
Yeah, the voice is kind of hilariously awful. They do a lot better job in the third game.
We are the Cerolans.
Yeah, the third game does them actually justice.
It's like someone trying to do a dulcet tone and then utterly failing.
Yeah.
On this same day, 10 years from now, a Cerolan delegate will visit you to extend a formal invitation to join the Symbiotry. Until then, we look forward to meeting you in person.
And as suddenly as they had appeared, the Cerolans departed, leaving Earth to ponder the implications of their existence and their incredible proposal. Today, 123 years after the first official UFO encounter, an alien spacecraft entered into Earth's orbit. After several hours of silence and mounting tension, the aliens transmitted the following message over all communication frequencies.
We will return when you are ready.
While no one is quite sure what this message means, many leaders have voiced concern about interacting with an obviously powerful and potentially dangerous alien race. January 17th, 2310. The Symposium on Alien Contact began today at the World Science Center in New Sydney, Australia.
Oh, the aliens are a lot more concise with their second message.
For interaction with alien races. One speaker, Dr. Enrique Castillo, had a particularly moving speech. Dr. Castillo embarrassed the naysayers by systematically shooting down their arguments and thrilled the attending scientific community with visions of medical and technological advances which could be gained by such interaction. Although there were strong keynote speeches on both sides of the argument, most of those in attendance
There's a mustache.
in favor of alien contact. One 17-2310, 1800 hours. Dr. Enrique Castillo, a well-known biologist and advocate for establishing alien relations, was murdered earlier today. During his speech at the Symposium on Alien Contact in New Sydney, Australia,
Enrique,
he was
no!
speaking on stage at the World Science Center when the single shot from an unknown assailant was fired. He was later pronounced dead on arrival at the Darling Harbour Medical Complex. The murderer is still at large. Dr. Castillo was the most outspoken at the debates and firmly believed that contact with alien races would be beneficial to humanity. Although his views were not mainstream, Dr. Castillo's contributions to the pro-alien movement will be greatly missed.
Fucking acting, though.
After I was alerted that you had the historical log, I began monitoring your actions. I just downloaded the information.
Okay, so basically, the aliens and no world peace.
I'm reviewing all of the information about this matter, but it's obvious I can't risk sending you back to change things now. My life in the only world I have ever known is at stake, and no one, no matter what the regulations say, is going to change it for better or worse. As of this moment, consider yourself a hostile enemy of the state. I'm I'm sending robots 1 and 2 to guard the command center door until I can figure out how to dispose of you. I'm sorry, Agent 5, but once I destroy the historical log you brought back from the prehistoric site, the only memories of your world will be in your head. And that's where they're going to stay.
Initiating auto-activation of Contingency Program 13, which states, any attempt to obstruct a TSA agent while on a mission is a direct violation of TSA Regulation 11. Override
They didn't really
code
think about that, did
implemented.
they?
Attempting to establish link with Command Central Computer Core. IO link established. Agent 5, you may now utilize the TSA Central Computer.
New target acquired. Rerouting robots. Rerouting robots. New target acquired. Rerouting robots.
Rerouting robots.
Rerouting robots.
My mic was muted. What did they not think about?
I got confused. I was just like, oh, they didn't think about that guy just not wanting him to do that, did they? And then
they did.
It turns out that they totally did. They totally did.
Yeah, it's like, what if they don't want to? What if the commanders don't want to change it? Well, like, if it's close enough that the commander's there, then the AI is probably close enough to override it.
G fucking G.
So yeah, all the changes. Yeah, no world unification. Mars colony blown up. No invitation to the symbiotree. Dr. Castillo killed.
Biosuit detected.
Yeah.
Suit already in place.
And an alien contact is not
people are xenophobic.
thing. Yeah. This is well thought out. Except for that stupid fucking biochip thing.
Gage!
Yeah, that was silly design.
Wait, let's talk this over. I'm sure we can figure something out. I won't give you anything.
According to TSA Regulation 11, all communication and data links to the outside must be severed to prevent possible obstructions from hindering the completion of the mission. Now proceeding with the IO isolation procedures. Time-bending preparations complete. You may now choose your temporal destination.
Okay, so zooming on what? The time.
Okay, I think probably the
first one makes sense, right? Because then it should rectify everything. Or
jump. So
does it
NORAD
matter?
6.
You are about
Does it matter which one you
to
pick?
underwater military
You'll see.
installation NORAD 6. In the altered history, an unauthorized missile launch leading to a nuclear explosion over the world unification talks ends the peace conference in Gorbistan, creating a resurgence of the nuclear proliferation of the 20th century. Your mission is to restore the proper flow of history by stopping the missile launch from occurring.
necessarily going back in time to do that. Yeah, just, casually stop a nuclear missile launch. It's fine. Whatever. Whatevs. Oh god. Hello.
Warning. Detecting trace concentrations of a sleeping gas in the atmosphere.
What? What just happened?
What do you mean?
Robot just walked in and goes, "You are no match for me, human. But I love a challenge." And then he leaves.
So, a robot's doing something.
It may be advisable to leave the gas canister in its current position.
What is happening?
Okay. Well, I'm going to want to leave this here, but I need some way to... I don't have anything right now that can deal with the sleeping gas.
So you just kind of have to... You just have to deal with it, I guess?
No.
No.
No. Because if you get rid of the sleeping gas, everyone will wake up.
Oh wait, who's sleeping?
Well, the sleeping gas... Well, the reason why the robot is walking around is because he put the sleeping gas in. The same symbol... There's the same symbol on the gas canister was on the robot.
What?
Did you not see that?
No, I didn't.
The same symbol was on the sleeping gas canisters on the robot. So the robot put the sleeping gas canister there.
Okay. So now we have to get something that that's confusing.
No, it just means if we get rid of the sleeping gas canister, people wake up and get caught.
Right, okay.
So now we have Mars and Sydney.
Two very different yet very alike places.
Indeed.
So I guess we can't do that one first, since we don't have anything to get us out of that situation.
So, which one?
The 2185. That's the Mass Effect one.
Is it? Oh yeah.
2184 is when Mass Effect 1 takes place, I think.
You are about to travel.
I am disappointed we haven't met Turians yet.
2185. Analysis of the compared history records indicates that there are two events that did not occur in the correct history. The Morimoto colony should not have been destroyed, and the alien ship orbiting Mars should have been able to leave undamaged. You must ensure that these events unfold properly in order to restore the correct order of events.
Alrighty.
Alright. I mean, like, what happens if it turns out that the history actually turns out to be a really good one when you come back?
The AI won't let you do anything but reset it to what it's meant to be.
Oops, someone actually did manage to prevent World War I and II, and also instill human immortality and blah blah blah.
No, it's the duties to history, not to making a better world, but to maintain the timeline.
There's a philosophical discussion in that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Bienvenue à la colonie Morimoto sur Mars. Nous vous souhaitons une visite formidable.
Like, did they even think about what happens if you teleport back into time and you're just in front of a massive group of people?
It's stated in the second game that each area is
Welcome
scanned
to the Morimoto Mars
before you
colony.
go.
Have a wonderful stay.
Okay, there's a weird television. Not sure that's how you pronounce Miyamoto. Oh, it's this stupid fucking robot again.
Different robot.
Tunnel pod has just departed upper transport sector.
Did he just kill us?
No, he didn't.
What? So he just ran up, picked us up, and threw us.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, the whole place is about to explode. What does he care if one person has seen him?
Fair enough.
All arriving tourists are required
It's a
to
weird
check in
robot.
the reception area. Please refer to gantry kiosks for maps and information on the Morimoto Mars colony.
Well, one person knocked out over there.
A thermal scan has detected.
I don't see anyone knocked out yet. I think I'm a little bit behind.
TSA Protocol 3 forbids any contact with
Oh,
humans during
someone's playing rock, paper, scissors.
Should be able to see someone there lying down on the ground. Access card. Let's go follow that robot.
But which way did the robot go?
He went left down the corridor.
How do we know that? Do we have stereo sound in the 90s?
Well, I have it on my headset.
Tunnel pod has just arrived in upper transport sector.
Yeah, they had stereo sound in the 90s.
Yeah, it was one of the big things, stereo.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not from the 90s. I am from the 90s. I'm not that old though. Wait, hang on a second. Mission transfer. Free card. Everywhere is not allowed for entry.
Yeah, there is one route through. So we have to remember this.
Oh, God. No way.
Leif.
Left?
You're going to have to remember this.
Okay. Left. Left. Right. 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 Left. Left. With the power of modern technology, I will just screen cap this shit.
With my digital pen and paper. Okay, are you ready?
So like, why don't they just why does it just go the route? Why do you have to pick this?
I don't know.
You know, I'm so like desynchronized. I'm not gonna be able to give you appropriate timing reactions.
It's fine. I want to see if I can remember it.
Okay.
I probably won't.
The first one is a left turn.
Please insert security
Okay, I'll just call first and then next each time. I need you to get the next one for me. How's that?
All right. Teamwork. Let's do this.
Come on, teamwork.
Teamwork.
Because I almost never get this right. Okay, it's starting now.
Confirm accessible destination and clear path prior to departure.
Okay, first.
Left.
Next.
Left.
Oh, okay, that was a bit late. I went right instead. Because I didn't press anything.
I told you there was only 2 lefts in the whole thing.
Oh,
Damn
okay.
it.
So the next one's right then, I suppose?
Yes. Wait, did you die?
No, we crashed through a barrier. Okay, so that's... okay, okay, that was weird. That didn't ask me to... Is it another right, I'm guessing? I don't know where I am anymore.
Have we
Okay,
even
that
started
right,
yet?
that right was blocked. Yeah, okay, right. Okay, no, that was the wrong one.
What is happening?
It's a quick time event.
It's a quick time event? You're asking me for help to help you in a quick time event when I'm 30 seconds delayed? Are you kidding me?
Succeeded.
You're fucking kidding me, Case.
Agent 5, a strong temporal flux has been detected. Extreme caution.
Sweet baby Jesus, okay. How many things are like that in this game?
Not many.
Okay.
This oxygen mask is empty.
Oh, it has an air filter on it.
Oh, wow, that's convenient.
This air station is currently empty.
So, I guess we... No shit. So, like, do we use it to breathe in the bad place?
NORAD?
Yeah. Oh god, it's the robot again.
Tunnel pod has just departed lower transport sector.
Okay.
Warning, there is a serious lack of oxygen.
Get out of my way or die. And then you just... Wait, you just get out of its way?
I mean, that's the option he gave.
Oh my god. You know, I mean...
Detecting high concentrations of radioactive
When did we get a
particles.
shotgun and beat these
Attempting
things?
to compensate. Success
No weapons allowed.
limited.
Well,
Using
no
as
lethal
a
weapons
human
allowed
method
anyway.
Of shielding, or using
Oh good, I
extreme
didn't like that
haste
Mel
when
Gibson thing
interacting
anyways.
with this environment.
Okay, so at this point we're kind of stuck, so we have to recall.
Okay.
But we have a new item. We have a couple of new items.
And I think we can use this oxygen thing in NORAD to get out of that room without way gaming went up.
You see, now you're getting it.
Aha! Puzzle solving.
Okay, back to NORAD.
It'd be like in the original Half-Life. I just die every 2 seconds.
I mean, in the prehistoric era, you can die by just walking off a cliff. You can stare at the volcano long enough that it explodes. You can be killed by the pterodactyls. Before you even get to the TSA, you can die by taking too long.
What? Does it just blow up?
No, what happens is, because the tempo rip happens and you're not in the TSA to stop it.
You are no match for me, human. But I
You went silent, so I'm assuming something's happening now. Oh, it's the robot again.
Warning, detecting trace concentrations of a...
Yeah, no trace concentrations of a sleeping thing.
Okay.
Okay, so now we actually leave the room. But, yeah, if you're not there to stop the temporal rip happens and you lose.
Right.
All personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Oh, that guy is unconscious on the ground. Did that camera just see you?
Yeah.
Well, that leaves evidence behind, right?
Equalize pressure before entering.
We've been compromised.
As some objects may implode.
Well, see, at this point, we can't stop the fact that these guys have been knocked out.
Right.
Well, it'll probably leave a ripple behind, but not a tear, and that's the main thing.
So now we gotta get to like an optimal pressure. Oh, it's just a mini game puzzle thing. Okay.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
This way.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel, contamination
Just
detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Defense command
against the wall.
security alert. Access denied. Warning.
Fleep, Hosser, small arms, tools. Ah, yes, because you keep those right next to each other.
Step Sub 62. I've just completed a visual run of the oxygen and data lines between Gamma and Beta sectors. No signs of cracks or pressure stresses. I am now proceeding to Gamma Sector 1 to conduct
I feel like there's a puzzle.
tests on those leaky oil drums I reported this morning.
Negative, Dev Sub. NORAD 6 is under full-scale red alert. Hold your position till we can figure out what's happened down there. Over.
Roger that, Sub-Control.
I do like this duty roster screen, because it actually makes a lot of sense, and I wish my actual work did that.
If you like have a legit digital duty roster screen like that, so you can see who is and who isn't on duty, and how much time they have before their shift's out.
Yeah. Like, it's a decent system if you look at it.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Like a bar is like an hour.
Yeah.
Why is that the most well thought out thing in this game?
I mean, they did think a lot of things out fairly well.
Yeah, yeah. Let's think out that stupid biochip thing.
I think that thing, it looked fancy, and it copied the similar way that the Journeyman key was given. Okay.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Attack submarine. Warning, access platform A4, Alpha sector. Lower attack sub. Prep sub for launch. Warning.
So you're gonna get in the sub thing?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a pretty cool fucking submarine.
It's a pretty cool submarine. But it doesn't have any torpedoes.
No. And I have no idea how to use the chaff.
How to use a what?
Use the chaff.
I don't even know how to use the chaff. Whoa, them water graphics.
Yeah, but look at this then.
Negative, Dev Sub 2. We've lost communication with all sectors, and there's been an unauthorized launch from Sub Bay Alpha.
Okay, so now you've gone down to like...
Immediately, you're authorized to attack with lethal force.
Oh, is this like a cutscene?
It's another, choose which direction left or right thing.
Oh, fuck me, softly.
Online and will support you with torpedo fire. Alpha and Delta sectors are offline, and you'll have no additional backup there. Over.
Listen to that music. That quintessential 90s.
God, this is so 90s. Heavy bass.
Synthesized bass.
Heavy synthesized bass. So,
Incoming torpedo.
how do you know which way is the right way to go?
You kind of don't. I'm following on the map on top. There's a green line.
Right.
Alert.
Just kind of have to follow that. Someone's just shooting torpedoes at you now.
Yeah, we're unscheduled launch.
The fucking whale.
Yeah.
Alert. Incoming torpedo. Alert. Incoming torpedo.
I mean, those aren't small torpedoes.
Impact damage.
They look like as big as your ship.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Bigger than your ship. And this thing is supposed to be loaded with those?
Apparently.
Alert. Incoming torpedo.
There's just a sunken galleon floating around nearby.
Alert.
This is around the Pacific Rim. I'm trying to think what ships of that style would be around there, apart from
Alert.
maybe
Incoming torpedo.
British ships.
Maybe the Opium War?
Possibly.
China? Something?
Alert.
I don't know how far out into the Pacific this would be.
Warning. Impact damage.
I mean, if it's close enough for the U.S. to shoot a nuke over it. I don't know.
Well, apparently nukes don't really need a close enough.
Yeah. You're right. Are those mines?
Warning.
Yeah.
Hull breach imminent.
These mines are shitty.
Except I got caught by one. Except I'm not sure if going left meant I just got clipped, or if going right would have meant I would have just ran right into it.
So, wait, are you gonna die now?
Auto dock sequence initiated.
What's going to happen, Case?
You shall see.
Why would they let us dock if they're trying to blow us up?
It's auto dock.
Why don't they have people just waiting on the other side with guns?
Because there's sleeping gas here too.
But then who was shooting at us?
The guy who was in one of the attack subs before the robot arrived.
Because he was on duty. Okay, I see.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in ventilation system.
You think that these names are like Easter eggs for the developers or something?
More than likely, I think some of the actors are developers.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in ventilation system. Warning. All personnel.
You are standing before a damaged but secured door which leads to the Nuclear Launch Authorization Center for
Delta
NORAD.
Station.
All personnel. Contamination detected in Defense Command post on security alert. Access denied. All personnel. Please hold for 10 seconds for Alpha Sector Retinal ID scan. Security alert. Security alert. Unauthorized access attempted at retinal scan.
I really feel like you should be able to just take a shotgun and shoot that robot and then you win. You know, you don't have to worry about shooting any more nukes.
Leif,
Yeah?
we're gonna have to recall.
Ah! We're gonna have to go what? Go grab someone's eyeball for the retinal scanner?
No. But we don't have everything we need for this.
Okay.
So now we go to
Well,
Sydney.
That's fine. To Sydney, away.
Only 6,000 terajoules.
You are about to travel to the World Science Center in New
If
Sydney,
you're in
Australia,
the
in the
thousands
present
region,
day
wouldn't you
form.
just say
In the corrupted history, an influential
6
scientist, Dr.
zetajoules?
Enrique Castillo, is assassinated
I don't know,
during
Leif.
his
Yeah,
speech at the
yeah. You would just say
Center
6
for Alien
zetajoules.
With
They're just
all
trying to
these
show up big
impassioned
numbers,
arguments for the
dicks.
benefits of sharing culture with other races, the sentiment of the scientific community toward alien contacts swings to an isolationist attitude, drastically altering
I was about to say
history.
shitter joules. I just heard it in the stream.
Wee you, ba-da-ba-bum, 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 bum, 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 ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-dum.
Okay. I didn't even see it on my screen, so like. My God, I do a terrible Doctor Who theme. What
Agent
just
Fox,
happened?
You have just been shot with a dart coated with an unknown toxin. Your vital signs are beginning
What?
to fluctuate.
Do we remove the projectile?
Yeah. No, wait. Is it an arrow?
Your biosuit was able to filter
Yeah, take it out, take it
all
out, take it
but
out.
7 micrograms of the toxin.
You're
This
urging
toxin
me
is a
from
lethal
10 seconds in the
neurotoxin
past.
and must be neutralized
I don't know.
or you will perish.
I don't know, man.
Okay. Look what we happen to be in a room of.
Place compound to be analyzed.
I can't see yet, but we shall in a moment.
Also, the accents of this computer.
Compound analyzer SL100.
What are we in a room of? What? With a compound? Why is that just sitting? Okay. Well, welcome to the home of convenience. Can I take your order? Don't worry, we already figured out what you wanted beforehand.
Oh, and guess what? We're right beside a molecular compositor now.
Sinclair Laboratories Molecular Synthesizer Interface SL1. Now completing download.
I'm gonna shoot this guy right next to the very tools that he needs to survive.
The only reason we weren't killed completely is because of the biosuit. Like, instantly, I mean.
Like, who was that guy even? Was he
It was
like
a robot that shape changed.
There are antidotes known for several diamond hydronate-based tranquilizers, all of which are members of the Thorazine family.
Also, look at our energy, it's going down quite quickly.
Oh yeah. So we'll have to recall and come back.
No, we have to cure ourselves.
Yeah, cure ourselves, recall, then come back with full energy. Right? Or will we just get shot again?
An antidote can be synthesized.
1 second, let's see if we can create this molecule first.
Base molecule number 1.
This is the tough bit.
Base molecule number 1.
I have to choose the right order.
Base
How
molecule
can you tell what the
number
right
1.
order is?
It's trial and error.
Molecule number 1.
What? Base molecule number 1. Is it a fucking
Can you tell this is
Molecule
Sydney?
number 1.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're in Sydney, Australia, so they made the computer Australian.
Base molecule number 2. Base molecule number 2.
You did it.
You had to create 3 of them. Ah, fuck, why did I think that was the right one again?
Base molecule number 2.
Alright, while you're doing that, I really need to go refill my drink, so I'll
Go
be right
first.
back.
Base molecule number 2.
Come on.
Base molecule number 2. Base molecule number 3.
Oh, we will have to recall and come back.
Base molecule number 3. Base molecule number 3. Base molecule number 3. Base molecule number 3. Base molecule number 3.
There we go.
3 stable thorazine base molecules are in design. Building base molecules. Bonding additional molecules. Synthesis complete. The synthesized compound will appear in the molecular synthesizer.
I have returned in time to see that you have completed this task.
Yep. And also the fact that the the compound synthesizer is also right on the opposite wall to the yeah. But the main thing is we can keep the antidote. So the next time we come back we can sip it, we can remove the projectile and drink it immediately.
And if we need to just make more antidote?
We don't need to.
Alright.
So we've kind of just solved the arrival part. And we have to do this though.
Dr. Sinclair, your messages have been forwarded to your office.
What's this? This is a nitrogen canister that is empty.
You know, Mr. Robot, if you used a gun like a normal thing...
Transferring argon from canister to reservoir. Ready to discharge argon into smart alloy chamber. Start.
After the smart alloy is how the thing shapeshifts.
Okay. Oh my god, it's Transformium from the fourth Transformers movie.
It is
no!
Retrieve your key card and disengage the argon canister.
Office key card. I've never found his office in the past. But we have to go back to NORAD for a minute.
Right.
We have to recall out of here anyway. We'd lost a lot of energy. And NORAD. So yeah, remember when they said don't leave anything behind? They didn't say anything about don't take anything and just bring it with you wherever you go.
Well, they did actually say don't take any historical artifacts.
Yeah, I'm guessing the whole thing is that we'll put them back later.
What happens if you just take some guy's graphing calculator just before his test, right? And it's a really important fucking test, and then he fails, and then he doesn't graduate.
Warning.
And it turns out he was the most important scientist in the world.
That would be a rip. You'd create a new rip. Because
when you said rip, I thought you just meant R.I.P.
Well, both.
Rip.
Yeah, I know it's affecting all the sectors. I don't care. I just want to get rid of this canister. Yeah, let's just drop the Journeyman key here. Yeah, because that makes a whole bunch of sense.
It may be advisable to leave the gas canister in its current position.
This is the critical tool to your survival. Don't drop it.
Right, so I have to dispense oxygen into the breathing mask that we have. First off, I need to put argon into the argon canister. It says charged, and it has like just over half it there. That's silly.
They just have argon just sitting.
Yeah, they have tanks of just various gaseous elements. Now for gaseous nitrogen. Okay, that's us for NORAD for now. Air filter on. Now we can... Where can we go now? Okay, so we have a choice. Do you want to go back to...
37 initiated time travel disabled. Return
oh yeah, whoops.
item to original
I want to go back to
location.
Mars.
Yeah. Warning, sleeping gas detected. Yeah, I know. Recall. Yes, do we have everything we need for Mars? I think we have everything we need for Mars.
I have no idea.
I'm just trying to remember. Mars is the middle one.
Aha! It was the middle one.
I don't know. I just love the way that when the first Temple Rift happened, it was just a case of like Baldwin just going, right, we have no idea what's going to happen. Just go for it, give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, he teleports in and immediately gets shot, or electrocuted, or vaporized, or whatever happens in the future.
Oh yeah, you have to go through that tunnel again, by the way.
Oh my god, it's such a long tunnel, though.
The one with the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, god.
But that's the thing. It's you come because of the age that the first two games had the same issue. When you go back to a time, you go back to the starting point in that timeline, in that time zone. 3 fixed that. 3 specifically said, right, we're going to save your progress and position when you leave a time zone.
You know, that makes sense. It's not like we can, you know, just teleport you wherever and whenever. Oh wait, we can.
Yeah, it was more the fact that the original games probably didn't have enough RAM to remember. It didn't have the programming to do it. So they said, right, the items we can remember, but your positions and what you've done so far, no.
That will require too many megabytes of RAM.
Or kilobytes, depending.
God. I mean, really, the ability of technology has just shot up since the 90s, hasn't it?
Well,
it's incredible.
If you think about it, the Fallout universe.
Security access card.
The reason why the Fallout universe came about is that no one invented the transistor.
Yeah, they got too hooked up on nuclear energy.
Well, the thing is that they couldn't actually change it. Like, nuclear was easy, but the thing is that they couldn't switch to any. They couldn't make computers smaller. They couldn't refine technology because there's no transistors. So they had to maintain what they could do with the technology of the 40s and 50s.
You know, even then, you wouldn't be able to get like stuff like coded computers like they have there.
You can. It just takes a lot of space, and that's why the computers in Fallout are massive and are only like text machines.
Except for the Pip-Boy, because you know.
The Pip-Boy was the marvel of engineering, and even then, it's cathode ray tubes and some simple data and a radio.
I'm sure House had some transistors in that. Like, I don't know how you could have it without transistors.
No, again, you can. It just takes a huge amount of space.
Yeah, but it didn't use a huge amount of space, the Pip-Boy.
But think of exactly how powerful the Pip-Boy actually is. It's a tape player. It has some preset data and screens on it. Oops, wrong way. Oh, no, right way. It has some preset screens, a radio. The map is probably the most complex thing, and even then the map is a preset kind of image.
It could play video games.
Yeah, that's...
And Fallout 4.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing you could do.
Thanks, Bethesda, for shitting on the Fallout canon. So, while this big robot man throws you around, I've got I got a new mouse.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
How
and
many
I can
buttons?
change the. It has 11 buttons.
Of course.
One is like a sniper mode DPI thing.
Oh, I have that.
That you hold down.
What model is it?
Yeah, it's so cool. It's a Logitech G. Let's see, what is it? A Logitech G502.
Of radioactive particles.
Nice.
If I spent like $5 more, I would have lost 2 buttons, but I would have gotten RGB.
RGB isn't worth it.
No, it isn't. Especially since like everything on my computer is blue, anyways. So I might as well just stick with the Logitech, which is blue.
Fair enough. Now I want to be very careful that I don't run out of energy in here.
Right.
So I have to do this quickly, which this game doesn't really.
Quickly? In the 90s? You, sir, are stupid.
I want to get the recall chip ready to go.
Access panel cover must be unlocked before diagnostics can be initiated.
Lower diagnostic screen. Now we have to freeze this. That is something that's something that took me forever to figure out when I first played this game.
Using the nitrogen?
Yeah, using nitrogen to freeze the lock and use the power crowbar to open it.
But it was nitrogen gas, not liquid nitrogen.
I think when the pressure drops suddenly, it can become a liquid depending. Like, I've had that happen with various other things.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I took fluid mechanics. You're right. I'm dumb. I got an A in fluid mechanics, what the hell?
Analysis reveals time detonation device
I should know
wired to
this.
explosive charge.
Yeah, so this is the environmental shielding around the colony.
Circuit link reveals a multi-level disarm code. To deactivate, complete the electrosynaptic connections by filling them in with the appropriate color nodes.
Cause yeah, they just program a thing to just say, yeah, there's totally an explosive in here. Oops.
Look at this.
Yellow. Green. 1 node correct. Red. Green. Yellow.
Wait.
0 nodes correct.
What is this?
Green. Yellow. Red. 3 nodes correct. You have completed level 1. Now accessing level 2.
Oh god, it's like hacking in Fallout.
Green. 0 nodes correct.
And it's super slow. Oh god.
Blue.
This is horrible.
Nodes correct. Yellow. Green. Red. 3 nodes correct. You have completed level 2. Now accessing level 3.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Yellow.
They had to add puzzles somewhere.
One node correct.
Yeah, not there.
Red. Blue. Purple. One node correct. Red. Purple. Blue. 0 nodes correct.
It's not red. So it's not there. So it would be what?
Purple. Blue. Green. 0 nodes correct.
Okay, 1. Oh shit! If I don't get this right, I lose. So
Good luck,
purple's
Case.
just not in it. Blue. Purple's not in it. Red's not in it. So blue is the middle one.
Right.
It's not that. So is it yellow?
It's a 50-50 chance you have to take.
Fuck it.
No, wait. Green is the one on the right. Because if the first one, red isn't the right one, and blue is the middle, so green must be the one on the far right.
No, because on the last one I did, green was on the far right and 0 were correct.
Ah, fuck!
So blue can't be in the middle. So, is it actually... Purple is last. It's not red. It's not green at the end, so it's something yellow-purple. Fuck it.
Green.
Oh god.
Purple.
Yes! Got it!
You have completed level 3. The explosive device has been disarmed. It is now
Power
safe
of
to remove
guessing.
the explosive device.
I'm sorry, I'm eating something right now.
No, it's
this
fine.
Is not this does not detract from my enthusiasm.
Congratulations.
Now we're just carrying a bomb.
You have prevented the destruction of the colony. You must now proceed to stop the robot from attacking the orbiting alien ship.
Just carrying that around. Okay.
Okay, we didn't lose too much energy. I thought we were going to lose more.
You did blitz through that. Is that randomized every time, or is it...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, some of these puzzles are randomized. Like, for the first two, it's fairly easy. You do, like, 1, 2, 3. And then, right, which one's... Okay, how many are right? Then just do 1, 3, 2. And then at that point, you can kind of know what's where. Second one, you do 1, 2, 3. And then 2, 3, 4. And then from there, it's fairly easy.
Warning, there is a serious lack of oxygen beyond this door.
Can we use this bomb to blow open that eye scanner door?
No, it needs a retinal access. But we now have oxygen to go through this airlock. I also need my mapping biochip. For some reason, the auto-tracking unavailable in pressurized environments. So my mapping biochip doesn't work unless I'm in an area with no pressure.
That makes absolutely no sense.
I know.
Okay, it doesn't... What if, like, it uses atmosphere, right? And it shoots out, like, some kind of sonic wave. If you're in an area without pressure, that means there's the vacuum. Right. Which means the sounds don't flow through the...
But also the mapping biochip, all it does is it remembers the place that you've been. It doesn't actually create a map of the area ahead.
Right.
Okay, that's a dead end. Also this music as well. I am also on limited oxygen.
You can do it, Case. I believe. I believe in you.
The closer I get, yay. The closer I get to losing, the music starts to fade away, and it's just the sound of me breathing.
Oh god, that's more terrifying than the Sonic the Hedgehog. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, it
What's
just
in there?
slowly fades. It was blocked. If the screen just vibrates and he goes oof, it means that he couldn't get through there.
Oof.
I think the second game is probably possibly the darkest of the three. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Yeah, from the original game to this, they added in robots that kill you.
Oh god.
Yeah, they're mining robots, so if you just stay in their way for more than 5 seconds, they kill you.
This is like really dangerous. They just leave mining robots rolling around.
Well, this place also doesn't have any atmosphere, so it's not expected people to be here often.
Okay.
Come on.
You're almost there, Case. I think.
Not yet.
I honestly
at least
have no
the
idea.
map doesn't change pages, so it's just this one. Oh, that's locked.
I got this nifty little box that has these weights for my mouse.
Yes, I used to have a mouse with those.
It's so cool, isn't it?
Yes, I love, like, this is too heavy or too light or whatever. I have the Rat Tournament Edition, which I love. It is very light, it is very sturdy. The most important thing for me though, it has a thumb rest.
Oh yeah, that's mine too.
The thumb rest is godly. I don't think I could use a mouse now without one.
I'm with you on that because my old mouse didn't have a thumb rest. Well, it does have a thumb rest, but it's not a very good one. Yeah,
a good
I've got,
thumb
like,
rest
really
can
small hands too.
A good thumb rest can solve a lot of wrist issues. It's blocked.
My old mouse had some really bad mouse buttons too. Like sometimes I pressed the grenade button when the melee button was, and it would do grenade and then melee.
Almost killed me.
It's terrible. Case, don't die.
Hey, and Leif, guess what?
What?
I haven't saved.
What? Oh my god, the music is fading. Hurry, get out of there. Oh, is that it? Is that how you get out?
Yep, on a bucket.
Bucket. The fuck it, bucket. Alright. You should really save now.
You know what? No.
What? Oh my god. If you die, I'm not watching you do everything again. No, I'm not gonna let you. You save. Save now. Please.
Okay, 1 second. Save game as that. There we go.
A shuttle 2 has just departed from the East Gantry.
Oh, it's that fucking robot again.
Yeah, he took a shuttle, so we have to take a shuttle as well. And do you know what this means, Leif?
What? Oh no.
Chase sequence.
Emergency shuttle lock override.
Chase. Exciting adventure.
I actually really love this game. It's a fantastic game.
No, I like it too. I think it's cool. I used to play all kinds of like point-and-click games when I was little because we were so poor we really couldn't afford anything other than that.
I like me and my dad just loved them.
No, I do love them too. It's just it's the only thing I really had.
Transceivers operational. All systems functioning properly. Please secure all loose objects. Auto-testing thrusters.
This ship icon.
You.
Thank you. I will not be happy with the future if we don't have cars that have like a similar screen that just
says
says
this car.
Yeah.
You are here.
And
X on
something
the
like a
driver's
health-
seat.
And then like a fucking health bar. Is that a Klingon ship?
No, although I do agree, it looks very much like one.
I don't even know Star Trek and I knew that. Dude. Friggin'.
See, what I'm also trying to go for in this run is the Gandhi run.
The Gandhi run.
Where you don't actively try to destroy the robots, you just disable them.
Wait, you can destroy the robots? There's multiple endings?
No, no multiple endings. It's just for points at the end.
This is actually kind of relaxing.
It isn't when you, if you, at the very last one, if you accidentally hit left, you have to go through the whole loop again.
Oh.
The energy damping beam will safely drain a
Tunnel.
ship of energy for tracking purposes. The graviton cannon is a highly destructive mining device.
Whoa, what? We're going into space now.
Yeah, we have to stop the ship from attacking the robot from attacking the alien ship.
Oh, that's why the aliens left?
What happened was the colony was destroyed and the ship was damaged.
And so we're not going to use the graviton cannon because that kills them. We're going to use the energy dampening beam and tractor beam to stop it.
Yeah, right now on the radio we're hearing that they see the alien ship on radar, but they also see that our ships are going towards it as well.
Wow, this is... Doom, you ain't got nothing on this game.
Tractor beam.
Come on, tractor beam.
Pre-transportation scan reveals damage to targeted ship. In its attempt
So you hurt him a lot, and then you track him. You tractor beam him back into position.
Destination area. Destination safe for transport.
Now we're going to transport.
Agent 5, recommend that you proceed with the removal of the robot's biochips before initiating auto recall.
Do you see the symbol on the robot?
Yeah, I see it now. Dun dun dun! Dramatic zoom in.
Shield biochip. Optical memory. And mapping.
Optical memory, that's just a CD. Or a hard drive.
I think what I mean by optical memory is it's sort of video recorded memory.
Oh.
Reviewing acquired optical memory.
Ares, I'm sending you to Earth's colony on Mars in the year 2185. There you must accomplish 2 events simultaneously. First, you will plant the delayed action explosive device I've given you in such a way that you will wipe out the entire colony by blowing up their atmospheric shield generator. But before the bomb detonates, you must hijack an armed escort shuttle and destroy the alien who was reported in that vicinity at that exact time. The result of this plan is two-edged. Earth will think that the aliens wiped out their colony. The aliens will think that Earth destroyed their ship. What better plan could I have to keep everyone reminded of who the real enemy is and where the real danger lies?
This guy is so over the top. Why is he monologuing to his robot?
He's just giving the robot the mission and the reason why.
Right.
Okay. So next to Sydney.
I guess we use the bomb in Sydney somehow?
Or
are we just gonna carry this bomb around for the rest of the game?
We're actually, like, not too far away from finishing the game.
Oh, really? That's right. I guess that these games weren't very long, were they?
No.
I imagine it would take a lot longer too during your first playthrough.
Not incredibly longer.
I mean, you gotta. Oh, we're gonna get shot again. Was that guy just waiting there?
Yeah.
I'm really confused.
Agent 5.
Inventory full. Yeah, I know inventory full. Let me just pop this in here.
Place compound to be analysed into the analysis chamber. Nuclei compound analyzer SL100A.
There we go.
Nuclei compound analyzer.
Yeah, I just want to hear the voice again.
It's like adorable. It's like the only way an Australian accent can be adorable. I just accidentally closed it.
Close what?
The thing.
The stream?
Yeah.
Just
I'm on my way. Okay. Let's right click, watch game. I need to exit out of this first. Okay. Right click, watch game. Waiting for a response from innocent civilian.
Approve. Should be loading.
It is loading.
Okay, I'm just gonna cut the 2 videos together. Okay, that's just. We'll have to go through the chase again, but after that, it's not a huge amount.
Right. This is why you save, Case.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you would actually close it, and then because I opened the overlay at the same time, that it was trying to recognize that the stream had died. That it would crash.
I guess like crashing happens a lot while streaming, doesn't it?
Well, this is the Steam broadcast.
Yeah. It's not exactly the best, I guess. But now, I can freely talk to you about this weird case that it came with for the weights.
Yeah.
It's this oddly hexagonal shape that's just like really satisfying. It's just like I don't know why. It's just like a really tiny box. And I don't know what to do with it now.
What shape are the weights?
They're like in weird L shapes.
What?
Like boomerang shapes almost. Here, I'll take some pictures and show you.
Okay. Because the ones on the rat mouse were just little donut shapes. and you keep them in a little cylindrical tube. They're like, and if you wanted to change them, you just unscrew the thing at the back, put in the weights, and screw it back on.
I don't even have to unscrew something. Like the weight panel is held in by a magnet. I just pull it off, and there are the weights.
Interesting.
Yeah, let me show you.
Oh.
What?
Crashed.
Oh, you.
Well, the game didn't crash. I actually just crashed the ship.
You died?
Yeah.
Oh, now I get to see what a Discord.
Now that screen is like. It's going to be for like half a second because I hit enter immediately.
Wow.
I just want to get back to where we're back to Sydney.
Beginning onboard systems checks. Navigational computers operating to specifications.
Yeah, the puzzles in Buried in Time were a lot more difficult. They took a lot more thinking, a lot more research.
And this is back in the 90s when you didn't really have online guides to tell you what to do.
No, there was websites at that point. So keep sending me messages.
That's me. I'm sending you pictures of the...
Okay. Even before now, it's been blooping away.
Yeah.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. This like soft rock, soft hard rock kind of thing.
It's just like this super dramatic thing that's happening, but it's like the music doesn't care. The nice thing about my mouse is that depending on where you want the weights, you can alter the center of gravity of the mouse itself.
That's good.
Yeah. I like to keep in the middle though.
Sure, a balance.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I really like these are like such minor tweaks though.
It's
purely
quality of life kind of thing. It's not necessary, but it makes it better. Okay, we're almost back out to the accelerator tube.
Configuring launch matrix, generating.
You know what? I think an accelerator tube would be the only way to have a practical
easy
space.
Atmospheric launch.
Yeah. It could be like something like a railgun, you know? Like with magnets. They would just throw you out into space.
Well, they have graviton cannons, so I'm guessing they have some degree to modify gravity, so you can just have the ship falling through the tube.
True.
Visual confirmation of an unidentifiable spacecraft, over.
Roger 3-7, be advised of 2 unauthorized shuttle launches. The shuttles are currently in pursuit of the unidentified vehicle.
I mean, gravitons, though, are completely theoretical, and in my opinion, I think it's just BS that we're guessing. You know? Like, there's evidence, but gravitons... I don't know. You know, it's just like, we over the course of history, we've filled a lot of holes with things, but we made wrong assumptions before.
Throughout history, we filled a lot of holes with things.
I mean, you could say that's the basis of Greek history.
Tractor beam.
Just replace things with Zeus.
Pre-transportation scan reveals damage to targeted
tractor beam, tractor beam.
One thing that annoys me is the fact that the crosshair doesn't line up with the crosshair on the mouse doesn't line up with the crosshair on the ship screen.
Oh, does that have something to do with like a DPI or something like that?
No, as in just the shape of it. They're a few pixels off. It's just a really tiny, insignificant, nitpicking little thing, but it just gets to me. Yeah, want to skip your dialogue because I want to get back to Sydney. Sydney, Australia.
Get wrecked, robot. So, like, if you just destroy the robot, you kind of should have luck, or?
No, it just means you don't get the evidence from the optical memory. You also don't get the shield chip, which can be useful. Not necessary, but again, useful. Okay, 1 second, let's just A, have this ready to go, and B, I want to see what happens if we have the shield biochip ready to go. But I've never tried going into Sydney with the shield biochip ready, prepared for it.
Oh, that makes sense. Then maybe it'll protect you from the arrow?
Possibly.
You don't have to worry about getting shot.
Because to get to this point, we would have to go into Sydney anyway, so I'm not sure what it's going to do. Yeah. So the other option for that first robot was to blow up the ship.
Right.
Agent.
It doesn't look like we got shot.
Yeah, let's dump the Morimoto colony
Your
card
biosuit is-
here. That's smart.
It's okay, it's just a ripple.
Yeah, the shield biochip did nothing. So now we have to make our way through the World Science Center without being seen.
Is that difficult?
Oh, the accent of the announcer.
I haven't. God, that's like the worst Australian accent I've ever heard in my entire life.
Dr. Thompson, please report to conference check-in in auditorium complex.
Okay, mate, you kangaroo.
Temporal anachronism.
This door appears to be lodged shut from the inside. With an added amount of leverage, this door may be pried open.
With an added amount of leverage? Are you talking about a crowbar?
I can hear Gordon Freeman getting an erection in the distance.
It's a power crowbar. It has an ultrasonic agitator.
So it's a crowbar with attitude.
Okay, just watch this scene.
Okay, here we go. Telezoom.
He just gives up. Like the shield biochip absorbs a huge chunk of the damage. We get a little bit of energy damage, and he just goes, "Okay, cool, job done." And instead of walking, we actually stand on the travelator and just let us bring us across, as opposed to running after the robot.
I just got shot at. I'll just stand on this airport walkway thing.
Biorhythms of life.
Man, you're right. This guy is lazy.
Extreme caution advised.
God, this is so 90s.
So incredibly 90s. Buried in Time and Legacy of Time didn't try to give you time zones that were in what would be our future. There was only one, and that was for a specific reason.
Right.
Everything else was into what would be our past.
What is that squelching noise? That's so gross.
It's the doors. Doors squelch.
In the future.
No, even just now, I've been there. Doors squelch in Australia.
Damn it! All them snakes are getting into the door hinges again.
Do you really want to try that accent again?
No.
Oh, whoops. There's the robot.
Please welcome Dr. Enrique.
I have not seen the robot yet.
Oh, great.
Ah, there's the robot. Is he gonna shoot at us again?
Remember what we learned in Sinclair's office?
Agent 5.
He got shot by a sniper?
Proceed with the removal of the robot's biochips
Well, he would
before
have.
initiating auto recall.
But we used argon, or nitrogen, to stop him.
Argon. Remember the smart alloy? Gets mangled.
Right. Right. Right.
Some memory, retinal biochip. And drop the nitrogen canister. And we get a stun gun.
Ooh. We actually get a gun. It's a stun gun, but it's a gun.
Okay, now we get to see this version of
Mercury, I'm sending you to eliminate my adversary.
How did history fare without having to deal with the guy dying?
Such a favor convincing them that I was insane to fear alien contact. Well, I'm not the one. I'm not the one who's inviting death into my home. The only place I can be sure of finding him is on stage at the Alien Contact Rally 8 years ago, so I'm sending you to the World Science Center in the year 2310. Try to make his death look accidental, but whether or not you succeed at that, do everything you have to ensure his demise.
Do we have a optical memory?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
Should be enough to get us through the retinal. Oh, you got the retinal biochip from Mercury. So now we can go back to NORAD.
And we can get through that door.
We can get through that door.
Aha.
Then that would be the last rip to fix.
So the guy that was in charge of us, of like humanity getting in through the
Enrique Castillo was the biggest face of the pro-alien side, and he became the ambassador.
Right.
You are no match for me, human. But I love a challenge.
Oh, this robot's just gonna point at us again. Why do you love a challenge? You're a robot.
A very complex AI does exist. As in, like, personality-wise and consciousness-wise.
Right.
Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock. Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock. Equalize pressure before entering. Avoid maximum pressure as some objects may implode.
Alright, well you make your way back to that area. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Go for it.
Right.
Honestly, I've had to need to do it for a while as well. I'm just holding until I finish the game.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Alright, gang, you and me and Leif is gone. There's torpedoes there. It has torpedoes. That submarine has torpedoes.
Defense Sub-Leader, this is Def Sub 62. I've just completed a visual run of the oxygen and data lines between Gamma and Beta sectors. No signs of cracks or pressure stresses. I am now proceeding to Gamma Sector 1 to conduct radioactivity tests on those leaky oil drums I reported this morning.
Negative, Def Sub. NORAD 6 is under full-scale red alert. Hold your position till we can figure out what's happened down there. Over.
Roger that, Sub-Control.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD Alpha, Sub-Bay 3. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD
Launch prep.
Ventilation. Launch prep. Diagnostics, okay. Fuel complete. Sonar chaff, full. Torpedoes, none. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation. Warning, all personnel.
I'm gonna go back so we can show Leif.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
That just looks like a Star Trek shuttle.
All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
I have returned. What's up?
Remember it said there's no torpedoes on the shuttle?
Yeah?
I see torpedoes on the shuttle. Do you see them too?
Yeah, I see it. I see them. I see them. Is it gonna tell us there are no torpedoes on the shuttle now?
I already did the computer thing, so yes.
Ah!
Small details like that just annoy you, don't they?
Yes! They really annoy me.
Prep sub for launch. Commence boarding. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air.
Alrighty then.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air.
Back through the water.
Now you gotta make your way through all that again.
Yeah, but the music.
That's what makes it all worth it.
Like, look at all the mustaches on basically everyone in this game.
Like, they're just so unimaginative mustaches, too.
They're all porn stashes.
Yeah, I hate those. It's like, just have a proper friggin' mustache.
Alert.
That's what, a big, gigantic jet that's crashed in the water.
Incoming torpedo.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. We won't get out or anything. Just leave it.
Impact damage.
Alert.
Alert. Incoming torpedo.
Alert.
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 Alert. Alert. Alert. That freaking whale.
I was wondering why you're making just a reeing noise. It was.
Alert.
Alert.
If you hear me react to something, just remember that 10 seconds ago that happened.
Yeah, I know.
Warning, impact
Like, we were around the corner from that explosion. We shouldn't have been hit.
Alert.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, like, if you made a wrong turn, would you get hit by the torpedo?
Yeah, the chance to get hit by the torpedo. I think it's just how much damage you accrue.
Warning, impact damage.
Warning, impact damage.
Alert.
Like, I know explosions underwater are a lot more deadly than explosions in air, but we're far enough away.
Alert, incoming torpedo.
I
don't know,
think so
actually.
anyway.
I feel like some of them go off actually fairly close to you.
Impact damage. Alert. Warning, impact damage.
Like, I know like some of these torpedoes would cause underwater cave-ins for crying out loud. It would have set off all of those sea mines.
Warning, hull breach imminent.
It's because the vibrations would travel faster.
I think you got hull breach imminent warning no matter what.
Yeah, it's a drama thing.
I think it's to explain why you can't just take it back out to go the other direction.
Right. Warning, warning, warning.
Ventilation system. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Okay. Now the retinal biochip.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Alright. Real quick, I'd like to point out something that really annoys me.
Yeah?
My new mouse is that in Battlefield 4, I get 2 gadgets, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have these 2 buttons that are actually right next to the,
But the game can't recognize them?
Yeah! The game does not recognize them.
So, some games are like that. Well, sometimes you're able to kind of middleman it by telling the computer that pressing that button is the same as pressing a key on the keyboard, and you assign that action to that same button on the keyboard. That's how you can kind of get around it.
But it leaves that for every time, like, say I press this button, it's gonna say I press the R key on my keyboard.
Okay, let me get the retinal biochip out because I'm at the door.
Please hold for 10 seconds for Alpha Sector Retinal ID scan. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
There we go.
Alright.
Now for one of the weirder puzzles of this game.
What is this?
Red alert. Red alert. Nuclear safeguards
It's the Earth.
Also, what's funny there is that the password for the NORAD nuclear launch is 000000.
I just saw that. And that makes me
They did it as a joke.
fairly unhappy.
Before launch, use the trackball to move the cursor over the active silo, then touch the override button. Red alert. Nuclear safeguards disabled.
So I have to find the location.
Silo deactivated.
Oh yeah, then it's going to be in the Pacific Ocean near the United States.
No, I have to go through a bunch of them.
In 1 minute.
Oh.
50 seconds.
So that's Honolulu.
For some reason, Ireland has a nuclear silo.
Abort launch sequence.
Does it have one in real life?
No, not nearly.
Silo selected.
Why would they put a nuclear silo in Dublin?
Ethiopia.
I know.
Launch to proceed in.
Like, you would put it in the country, not even in...
40 seconds.
They're just choosing places around the world.
Plot twist. The entirety of the city of Dublin is actually just a nuclear missile station.
You can't possibly win, he says, as I'm possibly winning.
San Antonio, Texas. Launch to proceed in.
Is that Ethiopia?
Yep.
30 seconds.
Oh my god, this is a fucking geography quiz.
Silo deactivated. New
Oh.
silo selected.
Texas!
Bangkok, Thailand. Launch to proceed.
We don't actually have any nuclear
1
silos in
minute,
Texas.
20 seconds.
That's not where San Antonio is. It's a bit.
It's a very rough guide.
Silo deactivated.
Actually, I think we do have a nuclear silo in Texas. I don't remember.
New launch silo selected.
That's a quick Google away.
Germany. Launch to proceed in.
I'm gonna Google that right now, actually.
10
All you're doing
seconds.
that.
Silo deactivated. New launch silo selected. Seoul, Korea. Launch to proceed in 1 minute.
Seoul, Korea. There we go.
Silo deactivated.
Okay, so evidently there was one called Valhalla, nuclear missile silo. We had 12 of them.
When was it closed?
Launch to proceed in 50 seconds.
I'm trying to see.
Silo deactivated. New launch silo selected.
It was in Abilene, though,
Task,
which is right between Dallas and...
Launch to proceed in 40 seconds.
Savortask, Siberia. That's Mongolia.
Red alert. Red alert. Nuclear safeguard. Silo deactivated. Missile launch.
Running out of
It doesn't say when it closed.
New launch silo selected. Madrid, Spain.
But I imagine
Launch to
it
proceed
wasn't open
in
very long.
30
Yeah.
seconds. Nuclear safeguards. Silo
There we go.
deactivated.
Why is the robot warning us that we're running out of time?
Allotment exceeded. All silos deactivated.
He's trying to make us worried.
But you aren't worried, are you?
Agent 5, the approaching robot has just acquired you as a target. Recommend that you find a way to overpower the hostile mech immediately.
Well, time to go beat the robot.
Is he gonna kill you?
He's gonna try to.
Don't let him kill you, Case.
There's two methods to deal with him. Again, one Gandhi way and one non-Gandhi way.
What does Gandhi even mean?
As in Mahatma Gandhi.
Oh. Oh, Gandhi.
Gandhi, yeah.
Like, I thought you were saying, like, G-A-N-D-Y.
Not
like
Gandhi. Gandhi.
Yeah, it was... It sounds... Okay.
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 Here we go.
Alright.
The robot's gonna try to get in.
But you're gonna stop him.
Yeah.
This is
Oh crap, that robot is right out there. Oh, but you're gonna use the claw to pick him up.
Yes.
Get wrecked, robot.
Agent 5, recommend that you proceed with the removal of the robot's biochips before initiating auto.
Nice job, Case.
Cool. That's...
I don't know why you had to worry about being Gandhi, though, with robots.
points. Really.
So now you'll get evidence and incriminate that guy.
Oh, we still have to find him and stop him.
Poseidon, I am sending you to the deep-sea installation NORAD-6 in the year 2112, where you will disrupt the world unity talks by launching a nuclear missile towards Gorbistan. You will detonate the warhead before it touches down. That should suffice to delay world unification. I can only pray that it will not also touch off a nuclear holocaust. I wish it had not come to this. But until now, it has been entirely out of my control. If the bureaucrats who scrapped the Pegasus Project had instead used it in the way it was meant to be used, they would have realized that aggressors always choose the most.
Do you wish that it had not come to this crazy guy? Do you?
The Africans, the Jews, the Swedes were all lulled into a sense of complacency before they were overpowered by their conquerors. Our alien friends tell us that they come in the name of peace, a tactic used by all the worst offenders throughout history. And so I am left to do what I can.
Wait, did he say the Swedes were overpowered? What happened to the Swedes?
Either A, I don't know, or B, it's only happened in this lore.
In which we will not offer these creatures an engraved invitation to enslave us all. And if you fail, I will be forced myself.
I accidentally hit the pause button. No, keep playing.
We are not all as docile as we might seem. I know the one place in all of Sector 3 with the best view of the Capitol building. And from that place, by the use of a weapon of my own devising, I will assassinate the Cyril and Delegate myself.
So he's gonna attack them.
Do you recognize him, though?
Yeah, he's the,
One touch.
he's one of the scientist guys.
Yeah, but do you recognize him?
He's the one that's supposed to be in charge of, like, the us actually being nice to them, right?
No, that's Castillo.
Oh.
Region 5.
Who is this
The
guy
download
then?
from your optical memory biochip.
That's Sinclair. Created time travel.
Oh, that makes sense. Because he said right.
Apparent that Dr. Elliot Sinclair is behind these blatant attempts to alter time. According to my data, Sinclair was last seen in Paris about 2 weeks ago, and intelligence has not detected him since, but I'm sure the arrival of the Symbiotry ambassador is no coincidence. Get out in the field and find Sinclair, if you can. And stay alert, Agent 5. This isn't over until we capture him. I'll cut into your direct monocle line the moment I receive any new data. Go!
But Leif...
What?
Do you recognize him?
Sinclair?
Yeah.
No.
From a different point in the game.
No.
So, you know the way our apartment has a good view of the Capitol building?
Yeah.
Remember when we were going to work?
He was the was he the guy in the elevator?
Yes.
Oh! It comes full circle! It was foreshadowing! I knew it! I knew it! I didn't know it because I fucked it up, but I knew it! So, we know where he is, though. If we remember all the way back to the beginning of the fucking video game.
No, the thing is that it's... The game at the very beginning kept pushing the fact that there's great views of the Capitol building and that the ship is there.
Is he about to, like, shoot a rocket at them or something?
He's going to try assassinate, he's going to try snipe them. And if not, he has a nuclear bomb that will detonate if he fails.
Yeah, you know, those are readily available.
He created time travel, a little bit of nuclear isotopes won't be a big issue for him.
You know, that is fair. That is a... Yep.
Global transport.
Global transport. It's just a box with leather seats.
I like the way it's a transportation system that doesn't completely encapsulate the person.
I feel like if you went that fast though, and you weren't completely encapsulated, you could just get like your skin sheared off by the wind.
No, what do you mean?
I don't know. Like if you were actually just thrown around. I know that's not how it goes.
No, but this is teleporting you.
I know. Yeah.
Confused by you.
I'm confused by me too. Don't worry.
Yeah, so we died, and here's a new gauge being reconstructed.
It's okay, we have a Heisenberg whatever that is.
Compensator.
That doesn't...
It's
Doesn't
to
even make
compensate for the
sense.
I know.
The Heisenberg certainty principle has nothing to... Okay.
Well, isn't it a certain principle that you can't measure the position and the speed? And that one of the things necessary for teleportation is you have the speed and position.
Well, yeah, but you're still completely deconstructing the whole friggin' body.
But yeah, so I think technically in real life terms, our whole adventure took like 30 seconds.
The amount of time that it took to come back and watch a video, then go away, then come back, watch a video.
If you think about it, if we like left the TSA to travel back in time, and we'd like come back like a second or two later.
Yeah.
In TSA terms, well, we could be away for however long.
Not even a second later. Like, in theory, if someone was looking into the thing, they would just see you sitting there, and then all of a sudden you're like sitting there still, but with a hole in your suit because you got shot while you were gone.
Like 3 times. You think by like the 3rd time you'd know to duck.
I know, right?
Okay.
Like, wasn't that scanny thing supposed to let you know?
Supposed to.
Yeah, there was danger.
In the second game, it points out that they mess up a bit. Yeah, so this is the card slot bomb we got from the Morimoto Mars colony.
Oh, so we used this one to blow up this door, but we couldn't use this to blow up the other door.
No.
Stay back! Stay back! Don't try to stop me.
I'm just gonna leave that there. We stood like right next to the damn thing.
Stop me now. You're as tricky as one of those aliens, aren't you? Trying to sneak around.
It's a bomb, not a breaching charge.
And I will be Earth's savior whether it acknowledges me or not.
Caution. Sensors have detected the radioactive emissions from a weapon-grade nuclear isotope.
Extreme psychological paranoia.
Is nearby.
Okay, 1 second. Where's the stun gun?
It's a good thing that he left that behind.
What, the stun gun?
Yeah.
From the robot, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like you should... It's almost like you should not arm these people or something.
Bomb detonation is imminent. Agent 5, you must disarm the nuclear device.
Oh yeah, so the nuclear bomb defusal puzzle is probably one of the most tense moments of this game.
You shot him in the butt. Get wrecked. What a slow and dramatic fall.
Yeah, but this is, I'm going to be concentrating here now quite a bit to try and actually recall the solution to this.
Did you save the game?
No.
Fucking God.
This is where you have to trace the shape without overlapping lines on points. Blast, blast, blast.
Blast.
Okay, cool. There are 6 levels of this.
Oh, God. So the first one was relatively easy. I feel like this is like one of those witness puzzles.
I tried playing Witness. Wasn't a huge fan.
Nah, I wasn't either. From what I saw, nah. Thanks, bro. Oh, that second one was... There you go. Oh, you don't get time between the puzzles. Ugh.
No, yeah, it's you have to do everything on the one timer.
It's a good thing that you remember how to do these.
I know how to do some of them. Some of them are you can see as a simple case of going along the outside, then hopping around the inside. That's a usually good tactic to start with.
Alright, you're on the 5th one.
Fuck, no. Oh, can I? Yes, okay. Got the 5th one.
It's okay, Case. You got plenty of time. Chill.
Follow the pattern. No. Okay, 1 second.
Oh, God. This would haunt me in my nightmares. I just want you to know that real quick.
Shit, right, okay. Okay, I missed the intersection.
You can do it, Case. Even though you didn't save. So if you fuck this up...
Okay, need to keep that center line open. Shit.
What was that noise?
It was me sucking on my teeth.
This is tense.
See what I mean?
You want me to Google the solution for you real quick?
No. I'm missing that line. No. Ah, shit. Right, okay. Oh, fuck.
In that case, you can do it.
Okay, no, I have an idea. I have an idea.
Oh.
There.
Yes. I'm gonna watch you do it now. Alright. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, you can stop now.
I was doing the dramatic
Video
music.
I just received information that Sinclair's new lab has been located and secured. Agents found multiple robots, biochips, a roughly constructed time travel device, and, unfortunately, the design specs for a mobile nuclear weapon. In his office, he left a journal log that hinted that he would assassinate the Cyrolan delegate during the procession. Now, our analysis indicates that the rooftop observatory of your building has the clearest shot. You rush up there now. Hold it. You're there already. Sinclair is knocked out. Great work, Agent 5. I pegged you as a maverick. I'm glad you proved me wrong. I've got someone here who wants to talk with you. When you're done, take a look out of the
Thanks, man.
railing. I think you'll see something very exciting. And again, well done.
Wouldn't you know it? While we were all watching the future unfold, little boy Wonder here was saving the past. Next time you offer to draw straws, I'll know something's up. Well, don't worry, I'll get my chance. Congratulations, Agent 5.
This is the bitch lady.
No, she was the one that was pissed off that you were late going to work.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got decent score.
Decent score? Like how do you?
It measures how things you've found and things you've explored in the different areas. Like we got 130 of 135 in the Caldoria TSA section, 35 of 35 in prehistoric, 96 of 100 in Mars, 90 of 100 in NORAD, 83 of 100 in Sydney, and we got 30 of 30. I think we missed Sinclair's office. I can never find it.
Still, you did it.
And just for the next one here is the sneak preview of the second game.
Then people complain about modern games planning the sequels before they even finish the first one.
Except this is a remake of the first one, so.
Into the society of peaceful beings.
Gratitude, but I honor you, Gage Blackwood,
6 months later.
with the Paragon Medal for valorous service.
Conference this morning, the government admitted the existence of the Temporal Security Agency, an organization.
God, Gage, your hair is terrible.
He's a different actor in the third game.
He is not as ripped as that thing.
Quick, there's not much time to explain. They'll be here any second. Yes, I am you. I've come from the future. We've been framed. Now, whatever you try to do, do not interfere with what's about to happen. The suit I'm going to transfer over to you will keep you close, so just stand still and watch. When it's all over, you'll be pulled 10 years forward in the future to my present. From there out, it's all up to you. Oh, and I've hidden more information inside of you. You'll figure out what I mean. Here comes the jumpsuit.
Who is this guy? He seems familiar. Was he just wearing an apron?
Let's go.
No, it's like a leotard or some sort.
Buried in time.
Yeah, so that's the game.
That's awesome.
It's
really fun.
Yes. If
Probably
we,
would have taken me like forever to figure out how to do that.
If we are to do the second game, A, you might have to have a walkthrough for me on hand. B, it is older than Pegasus Prime. So there might be some issues in actually getting the stream going.
Right.
It might actually have to be a Twitch stream for it, because I'm not sure how Steam Broadcast will work with it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can figure something out before.
And it's longer, so it won't be done in one night. So it will probably be in sections over time, if that's okay with you.
Over time, you say?
Oh, I swear to fucking God, that's how to end this fucking video.
That is the best ending, and you can thank me.
Fine. I'll see you with the next game.
Alright, see you.